I saw this floating trash and it's moving against the current. I think it's hooked to a turtle, a fish, or a manatee because it's swimming in different directions. I'm really kind of scared to go up and slap the water because it might be a giant manatee and or a Loch Ness monster. But you could see that it's swimming against the wind and against the tide. So it's hooked to something. I think I'll follow it a little bit. Maybe it's an alligator, and see if it comes out of the water. Man, this is funky. I've never seen anything like that, but you could tell it's like 3 or 4 different types of plastic that have kind of clumped together. And what it is swimming straight back to the inland side of Clam Bayou. I'll follow it a little ways, and you know, if something surfaces and eats me, I hope my phone will still be active where you could see what happened. Man, this is funky though. I'm going to turn the camera off and just kind of cruise around it. Maybe if I could get a branch and throw towards it from far away, I could see what's going on with it. But, you know, that's really funky how fast it's moving too. Wow. Stay tuned. I'm thinking it's a pretty good size fish or turtle to be pulling that much plastic, and it seems to be going pretty steady. I wish I could go over and just kind of splash around by it, but I'm really not that brave. It's interesting though that it just keeps going steady upstream. Maybe it'll get to a point where it wants to surface. I'm thinking if it never surfaces, it's got to be some big fish. But you know, I don't know the habits of alligators, so I'm a little bit leery. I'm thinking it must be a fish or a turtle. If it was alligator or manatee, I think it would have surfaced for air by now. But it's just kind of steadily moving back toward Clam Bayou. I'm going to throw a flip-flop at it in a minute. But before I throw my flip-flop, I'm going to get my weapon. The only weapon I have on board is a hammer. So if it is an alligator and surfaces, I could hit him right between the eyes and maybe he'll leave me alone. Man, this is going to be interesting. I'll get up in front of him or to the side and sling the flip-flop and see what happens. Okay, here goes the flip-flop. We'll see what happens. Didn't seem to disturb him. Let me throw another flip-flop and see if it happens, if anything happens. I'm going to get a little closer. Here goes. Nothing. I gotta go get my flip-flops now.
I don't want to hurt whatever's
right now.
You know, I think it's got to be like a big fish or a turtle, because it just kept going straight.
That's all right. It's strong, whatever it is. Sort of underneath. Oh, it ducked me. I can duck myself. Watch me duck myself. It's happening. Come on back here.
Do you have any a knife or pliers?
I don't have a knife with me.
Mine, did you take, is mine in my bag? Or we took it out? I always have it in my phone.
Good call.
It's just trash.
Just trash.
Just trash?
Yep.
Boy, it's amazing that the current would
Current
push
makes
it.
it look like it's something.
Yeah.
It's definitely moving with the current as we're pulling it out.
But at least we know it's not a distressed animal.
Yeah. I thought with the wind blowing out, you know, it would have just, if it was drifting, would have
Looks like
drifted out.
something's really taking it out.
Really.
I've done the same thing.
I should have known when I splashed around it that it didn't even move, that, you know, it wasn't that, but that's amazing.
That is.
Thanks.